some parts of the world considered the greatest wrestler of all time. He's definitely up there.
And not only that, but on a very personal level, what he's gone through.
Oh yeah.
Boy, the only thing I can really say about Bret Hart, when it comes down to it, the one word is class.
Yeah.
Class personified. And tonight, he returns to the World Wrestling All-Stars and has had a very rough couple of months, no doubt, personally, with what he's been through. Nothing more to say. Let's just turn it over to the Hitman in the ring.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What a reception. What an absolutely phenomenal reception. To the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Fans on their feet here in appreciation for the Hitman. First time in New Zealand.
Tremendous display of respect for the Hitman.
Took me a long time to get here. Thank you very much. Where do I start? I promised myself that I would just, you know, and I wouldn't come out here and sing any sad songs. I just want to come out and say a few words. I'll try not to take too long here, get too long-winded. It's taken me such a long time to get down here in New Zealand. It's a beautiful country. And you have to forgive me a little bit. It's been a little while since I've been in front of a camera. It's not easy to come out here for me. For me, it's something that I've wanted to do, and I appreciate the fact that the WWA gave me a chance to come out here in a lot of ways, address fans all around the world. You know, last year when I suffered my stroke, the last thing in my mind was ever coming down here to see anybody, and when Andrew McManus called me a few months ago, I was happy to know that I'd recovered enough that I thought I could come down here and do this. So this is the first time I've really come out in public to talk to anybody. And it reminds me of a conversation I had about a year ago, about a month before I had a stroke. I was talking to a guy that was the head of WWE in Canada, and he was talking to me about having seen me on a WWA show. He said that my stock was at an all-time low. Bullshit. And I got news for him, because I don't have stock anymore in wrestling. I'm happily, or was anyway, happily retired, and you know, yesterday is the 4-year anniversary of the death of my brother Owen. And I know my brother Owen would have been really proud to see me sitting here right now talking to you people. It's been a tough year in wrestling. You know, I lost some good friends. Lost the British Bulldog this past year. Also lost Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. And we recently lost Miss Elizabeth, and I just want to say that they were all really decent people, and we're going to miss them. And I like to think of myself sitting here today that I'm a survivor. You know, I've survived a hell of a lot. Life is short and death is long. And when I was in the hospital, when I had my stroke, I got emails from all over the world. I got them right here from fans here in New Zealand. I got them from people in places like Iraq and Russia and the Philippines. And I like to think that it was for me, I was a world champion, not just a champion. The Hitman was not just some wrestling character that was created in a boardroom by marketers or, you know, writers or anything like that. I'm happy to tell you that I'm a real person. When I thought about coming out here, I was worried what I was going to wear and how I was going to look. And I don't give a shit about any of that. I'm just glad to be here.
Doesn't need to. He's the Hitman. Fans agree. One of a kind.
Anyway, I'm going to make room for the main event. And I just want to let you all know that I appreciate all your prayers. And I don't want you to ever stop worrying about me or thinking about me. Thank you very much, New Zealand.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bret Hart.
What an emotional moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bret,
he's been through just an incredible 12 months.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a man who just you know, basically wore his heart on his sleeve for all of us.
Yeah.
It's a real deal. There's no phoniness with Bret Hart.
No,
it's all class. It's all 100% legit. That is the classiest man in the wrestling business.
One of the best guys I've ever met in the wrestling business.
We want you to know, yet to come tonight, the World Heavyweight title match will take place. Sting versus Jarrett. We heard from the Stinger earlier, and the comments directed at the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett. Let's go to the champ
Jarrett,
now.
you're no stranger to big matches, and this may be the biggest of them all. You've held many world titles, but tonight, you've got a chance to do something that very few men in history have done, and that's hold 2 world championships simultaneously.
Scott, you about just did my interview for me, but that's exactly what I was going to say. It's time for me to get down to business. Stinger, you say you're here in Kiwi country, representing you're back in black, you want to represent the blacks, well, that's fine. Jeff Jarrett is walking into the ring, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and I'm walking out the WWA and the NWA Champion. I'm going to unite the belts tonight.